Dragon quickly pulled Edward into his arms, shielding him completely inside his embrace, so the waterfall now crashed against Dragon's back instead. Like a child protecting his most precious treasure, he hit Edward against his chest. Holding Edward close, Dragon carried him out of the waterfall and sat down with him on a large rock nearby. Gently, he started drying Edward's wet hair with a towel. He was afraid Edward might fall sick. Dragon was extremely sensitive when it came to Edward's health. His immunity was weak, and he got sick very easily. After drying him a little, Dragon took Edward back into the shallow water where he had been sitting earlier. The water only reached up to their waists, while the waterfall poured heavily from above. Dragon carefully made Edward stand beneath the waterfall. The moment the freezing water hit Edward's body, a soft gasp escaped his lips. The water felt like ice, and because it was falling from such a height, it struck painfully against the skin. Dragon instantly wrapped his arms around Edward again, covering him with his own body so the harsh water hit only Dragon's back now. Cradling him protectively, Dragon brought Edward out of the waterfall once more and sat with him on the giant rock. Using the towel again, Dragon carefully dried Edward's hair. He was genuinely worried Edward would get sick. Edward held both of Dragon's hands and kissed them one by one. "I love you, Dragon. Please never leave me. I've become addicted to you. Living without you feels impossible now. Promise me you'll never leave me." Dragon cupped Edward's face in both his hands and softly kissed his forehead. "I promise, Eddie. I will never leave you. The only way I'll ever let you go is if you decide to walk away from me yourself." Edward immediately frowned in anger. "Why would I ever leave you? I can't even stay away from you for a single moment." Because of his anger, Edward's cheeks had turned bright red like tomatoes. Seeing his puffed-up cheeks, a huge smile appeared on Dragon's face. Pinching both of Edward's cheeks lovingly, Dragon chuckled. "Eddie, whenever you get angry, your cheeks become red like little tomatoes. It makes me want to eat them." Hearing that, Edward shoved him away instantly. "Don't you dare look at my cheeks like that." Dragon grinned mischievously. "And what if I do?" Edward thought for a moment before suddenly splashing a handful of water directly onto Dragon. Dragon laughed softly. "Oh, so you're trying to act smart with me now? Fine, let me show you." He immediately started tickling Edward around the waist. Edward burst into loud laughter and began tickling Dragon back. Soon, the sound of their laughter echoed all around the waterfall. Remembering those moments, a smile bloomed on Edward's face. But the very next second, the smile disappeared, and sadness swallowed his expression once again. "Dragon, you promised me you would never leave me. But you broke that promise. When I needed you the most, you left me alone. And now, after I somehow learned to live without you, you came back into my life again. How did you change so much?" "With time, everything changes, Edward." A voice suddenly came from behind. Edward didn't even bother turning around. He already knew who it was. MJ walked over and sat beside him. "Edward, with time, people change too. Just look at yourself. 3 years ago, you were completely different. Back then, even a little blood would make you dizzy. But now look at you, you play holy with blood." A simple innocent boy became the second leader of Italy's most powerful mafia gang, Red Knight. Edward smiled bitterly. "I didn't become this willingly. I was forced into it. I never wanted to enter this dark world. Dragon's betrayal trapped me here. I will never forgive him for this. Because of him, I chose this darkness. Edward. I know I don't really have the right to speak between you and Dragon, but still. I think you should talk to him once. Maybe there's some misunderstanding between you two." "There's no misunderstanding, MJ," Edward replied coldly. "If he wasn't guilty, then why did he run away? Why didn't he face me? He disappeared overnight. I called him so many times, sent countless messages, but he never replied. Then suddenly, after 1 whole year, he comes back and becomes Dad's business partner. Nothing makes sense anymore. He's not the same dragon I once knew. He has completely changed. MJ stayed silent after that. Edward was too angry right now. Trying to explain anything to him would be useless. Today again, Samar had come to give another audition. This time, he was auditioning for a side character, actually, for a side character. Because according to him, there was no way he would ever get the main lead role. And somewhere deep down, he knew that was true. His acting still wasn't good enough for a lead role. Auditions for all the movie characters were happening there today. A huge hall had been arranged with many sofas placed in the center where all the auditioning actors were sitting. In front of them were 6 different rooms where auditions were taking place one by one. Samar was auditioning for 2 separate characters. His number was 24, while number 23 was currently inside. A few moments later, contestant 23 walked out. Immediately, a girl approached the waiting area. Number 24, Samar Serene. Hearing his name, Samar quickly stood up. "Yes, ma'am. It's your turn. Go to room number 4. Samar immediately hurried inside the room. The room was completely silent. 2 men were sitting on a sofa in the center. In front of them was a small stage. One of them gestured for Samar to stand there. Understanding the signal, Samar stepped onto the stage. He took the script out of his pocket and read it once carefully. After finishing, he tucked it back inside his pocket. One of the men spoke. "Start." Samar began delivering his lines. But as they watched his performance, irritation slowly appeared on both their faces. It was obvious they were far from impressed. One of them stopped him midway. "What exactly are you doing? Acting? Or narrating a bedtime story to children? There are no expressions at all. Just having a good face doesn't make someone an actor. You need much more than looks." Hearing those words, Samar instantly felt dejected. He had worked really hard this time. Disappointed, he turned to leave, but suddenly one of the men stopped him. "Wait." Samar turned around. The man motioned him closer with his finger. "You don't know acting at all. If this continues, you'll spend your entire life giving auditions. But you do have one plus point." His eyes slowly scanned Samar's face. "Your looks." A crooked smile appeared on his lips. "I'll give you an offer. I can help you. I can get you not just a side role, but even a main lead role. I'll even arrange free acting classes for you. But in return, you'll have to give me something too." The moment Samar saw that disgusting smile, he understood everything. He wasn't stupid anymore. After giving so many auditions, he had learned very well how this industry worked. Keeping a straight face, Samar replied calmly. "I'm absolutely not interested in giving you what you want from me." "Think carefully, boy," the man said arrogantly. "I have a lot of connections in this industry. I can get you films with top directors overnight." Samar's expression darkened slightly. "I don't want films that cost me my self-respect." Seeing Samar refuse him so boldly, the man exploded in anger. "Do you even know who I am? I'm Vipin Arora. I've built the careers of so many celebrities. You just missed a golden opportunity." Samar scoffed. "That's not a golden opportunity. That's a black opportunity. Keep it to yourself and give it to someone who's willing to sleep with you." Then Samar glanced at his stomach and made a disgusted face. "Honestly, I'd rather drink poison than sleep with an old fat uncle like you. Have you ever looked at your own stomach? One needle poke and all the gas inside might burst out. I don't even want an enemy like you, forget anything else." Samar was genuinely furious. People like Vipin ruined the lives of countless innocent dreamers. Since Samar knew he wasn't getting the role anyway, he decided to destroy the man's dignity before leaving. After roasting him thoroughly, Samar stormed out of the cabin. Vipin Chopra stared at his retreating figure with rage burning in his eyes. This boy dared to insult me to my face. Fine. Let's see how he enters this industry now. I'll close every single door for him. Then I'll watch him crawl back to me begging. Meanwhile, Samar walked out angrily. At that moment, he was furious enough to smash Vipin's face. He wanted to leave immediately, but one more audition was still left. To cool himself down, he grabbed a bottle of Coca-Cola and lazily dropped onto a sofa. After drinking half the bottle, his anger calmed down slightly. Just then, a masked boy came and sat beside him. Samar glanced at him curiously. "So, how does your face look?" The masked boy looked at him in confusion. "Excuse me? You're wearing a mask, otherwise I would have checked myself," Samar shrugged casually. "Tell me, are you handsome or not?" The boy stared at him strangely. "I genuinely have no idea what you're trying to say." Samar sighed dramatically. "I probably shouldn't tell you this, but you seem like a decent guy, so I will. Otherwise, if you were crooked, I'd push you straight into boiling oil myself." The masked boy blinked in confusion. Samar leaned closer. "Listen carefully. Inside room number 4 sits a shameless pervert who gives roles based on people's faces. If you're handsome, don't go inside. He'll definitely offer to sleep with you. If you're okay with that, then sure, go ahead. But if you reject him, he'll make sure you never enter this industry again." The masked boy's eyes widened in shock. "So think carefully before going in," Samar continued seriously. "If sleeping with him doesn't bother you, then go. But if it does, don't destroy your career before it even starts. Auditions will keep happening." The boy kept staring at Samar in disbelief. Seeing him stare, Samar frowned. "What? Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't believe me, ask the people who auditioned before me." After a moment, the boy finally asked, "Did he give you the same offer too?" Samar instantly straightened proudly. "Well, obviously. Didn't I tell you? He's targeting beautiful people. Of course he'd offer me too. I look like an angel." He dramatically flipped his hair back. "Sometimes I feel like God created me with extra free time. Look at me. How gorgeous I am." Hearing Samar's shameless confidence, the masked boy burst into laughter. His laughter echoed softly through the hall.
How did you all like today's part? Don't forget to tell me in the comments. If you enjoyed this chapter, then please leave a like and follow me for more updates and drama-filled moments ahead. And tell me honestly, how handsome did Samar seems today?